Hello comrades, this is Chetty here, and as you can tell by the title, inside today's video, I'll be ranking all 5 of the DCEU movies, so let's get right into it. So first off, I'm going to talk about, I guess, them ranked by ratings of Rotten Tomatoes, so let's get right into it. Guys, so coming in at number 5 for the Rotten Tomatoes rating is Suicide Squad. Now, Suicide Squad and Batman vs. Superman have the same Rotten Tomatoes rating, that being 27%. So I just went off what IMDb said, and they gave Batman vs. Superman a higher rating. So number 5 is Suicide Squad. Number 4 is Batman vs. Superman. Same rating as Suicide Squad, but just a higher IMDb score. Coming in at number 3 is Justice League, with Rotten Tomatoes giving that a 40 out of 100. Coming in at number 2 is Man of Steel, with Rotten Tomatoes giving that a 56 out of 100. And coming in at the number 1 spot, most of you guys know, Wonder Woman. I think they gave it between a 92 and a 96, I'm not really sure. But I thought I'd talk about all these movies ranked, because I'm a pretty big fan of the DCEU, so let's get right into it. So coming in at my number 5 spot is Man of Steel. I really enjoyed this film. I think definitely this is the best Superman movie that they've released yet. I do feel like it is very forgettable, the storyline and the villain, even though it's one of Superman's biggest villains, Zod. And the action just goes on for way too long. Literally half of the movie is just action scenes. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie, and I do think it's the best Superman movie, but I don't think it's the best DCU movie. Coming in at number 4 is Suicide Squad. Now, I film, and I applaud Suicide Squad for really doing something new inside the superhero genre of film. This being the villains, and this really helped inspire other films like Venom and the new Joker movie that's coming out. And I think this really helped define the superhero genre, as well as Deadpool. I feel like both those movies, which both came out in 2016, really changed the genre as a whole. Whenever I first saw the film, I was a little bit disappointed by it, but after watching it multiple times, I do think it's pretty good. I do feel like the story is a little bit rushed, but overall, I really enjoy it. Coming in at my number 3 is Batman vs. Superman. Now, I really like this movie. For a long time, this was my favorite movie that I've ever seen. I think Ben Affleck is the best Batman that we've ever seen. He is incredible as this role. To be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of the Christian Bale Batman. It's just a little bit too dark. And you know, this is supposed to be like fun action, not really like super gritty, and I guess action as well. But I think Ben Affleck is the best Batman that we've seen, and I think it was very cool to see, I guess, Batman and Superman for the first time in a film ever, while Marvel's doing it with characters that people don't even know and now are famous. And I just think was very cool at the time to see those characters, I guess, come to life, especially Batman, because this is like a comic book version of Batman, like, except for the fact that he kills, which I don't really think is a big deal. Coming in at number 2 is Wonder Woman. Now, I really like this film. I really like the story, the characters, and the action scenes are great in it as well. I do feel like this film showed that you can really make a good, I guess, superhero girl movie, because they have tried in the past with Catwoman and some other Marvel movies, but all of those have completely flopped. And overall, I just think this film is very good. I love the action scenes in it, but unfortunately, it did not get my number 1 spot. My number 1 spot has to go to Justice League. Now, this is my favorite movie out of every single movie that I've seen. I love this film. I think the characters, for the most part, are incredible in the film. Even Cyborg, who I thought would just be a generic robot guy. All the characters have a very big part to play inside the storyline. And I think this is just so cool, seeing these characters that I guess grew up with or something come to life in the cinema. And I just think this film is so much better than Avengers Infinity War and all these other movies. And overall, I think the DCEU has some great films. Comment down below what you guys think about them. You guys can subscribe, leave a like, and turn on post notifications. Go check out my video from yesterday. And sorry about the barking, that's my dog. But yeah, go check out my video from yesterday. Become a comrade and subscribe. And comment down below whenever you guys have turned on post notifications. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another video, so stay tuned for that. This is Chetty signing off. Peace out.